Hey guys, welcome to my 37-week vlog and the second vlog in my 14-day countdown till baby. So, yes, full term today, which, I don't know, I spent a lot of today kind of like thinking back, and it's really, I've said this before, but it's just really flown by, fast. Like, I I remember doing like vlogs and being excited when I hit like double digits, and now I'm um, almost there. So that's crazy. Um, my best girlfriend had a baby yesterday. They brought her in for induction on Monday, and she had him last night at like 9 my time. And they did hers like a bit backwards than how they explained they would do mine. So I don't know which hospital is following the norm. So if you guys have been induced before, tell me. Just out of curiosity more. When they took her in, they kind of let her wait overnight because they took her in Monday night, scheduled. Like, she didn't just walk in. I mean, they had her scheduled to come in to be induced at like 8 on Monday night or something like that. And then they just let her lay there all night. And in the morning, I guess I could have this slightly a little bit off, like time-wise, because I wasn't there, obviously. But she was dilated to a 3, and they inserted that Cervigel for the to like help soften, ripen your cervix and all that stuff. They inserted that, which I thought was really confusing because she was already dilating. But anyways, and then they started her on Pitocin, and once her contractions got so many minutes apart, I don't remember, then they broke her water. And then they let her labor, gave her the epidural, blah blah blah, she had the baby, you know. But with me, this is how they told me that they would do me. If I come in, well, I'm coming in at 7:30 in the morning, and if I'm dilated, they can pop me right then. You know, well, give or take, I'm sure they have to, like, put me on monitors and all that stuff first, you know, but, they can break my water as soon as they can get the little crochet hook, you know, up there, whatever. And then after that, you know, they worry about if I'm not going into labor naturally, or if I'm not dilating, then they do the whole Cervigel and the Pitocin and everything like that. So it's just kind of a little bit backwards. So I don't know if my hospital's backwards or if hers was. So anyways, no. Kind of not really related, too much related to me. I guess it doesn't really matter as long as baby comes out in the end, but yeah. So I found out, I didn't know this, but they won't let you labor past 24 hours after your membranes are broken or break naturally, whichever, because of infection and stuff. So if I'm not progressing like I should, or I'm not dilated enough, or, you know, contractions or blah blah blah, they will give me a C-section at the 24-hour mark if I haven't done anything yet. So I really am hoping that I don't come to that, because that'd be crazy. Yeah. So anyways, I'm really excited, but I think knowing it has made it pass way slower. I think I might have mentioned that in my yesterday's vlog, but so part of me, I just kind of wish I would go into labor tomorrow. And then another part, I want the extra, you know, like 13 days I have left or whatever to kind of prepare and do all that stuff. Because, I mean, you know, that's not a long time. 13 days is not a long ways. I know that in my head, but it just seems like forever. Every day is just taking so long. I go to work and I'm working, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I must have passed so many hours doing this, and then nothing. Oh, and it's like maybe an hour, you know. It's like, oh, I've been here an hour and a half. That's cool. I only have 6.5 more hours, you know. So yeah, but yeah. As far as symptoms, he's slowed down a bit. He's not, I don't get really, a couple weeks ago I posted that one movement where my belly was just going crazy. That hasn't happened pretty much since then. I think he's just so packed in there, there's just like, no way of, doing that. So, yeah, I don't know. My stomach feels bruised on the outside, up near my, I'll show you when I show you my belly, but up near my ribs and stuff, like just touching it, feels like someone just beat the crap out of me from the outside. And I'm sure it's just because, you know, his like feet or his legs or whatever are like pushing up against that area and stuff like that, but it's just like, it's just not comfortable. And I had this one of the nurses that I work with at the hospital came up to me today and was like, "You look like you're just like so done with this. You just look like, you know." I'm like, I'm starting to feel like that. I feel really run down, and I hurt. If I walk too much, I get like my stomach kind of cramps up. You know, it's not comfortable walking anymore. I walk slow. I don't know. I'm just hitting that point. I'm just so done. And so for that, I should be thankful that I'm not being allowed to go anywhere near overdue, you know. So I'm grateful for that. It's just, yeah. As far as that, like, nothing else has really happened. I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping that tomorrow they'd find that I was dilated or something, but I don't think they're going to. Then, again, one of the nurses at the hospital I work at, I was talking to her, and she was kind of explaining, like, the cervix and how it works and blah blah blah, and like she was showing me, we were at lunch, so she was showing me on a salt shaker. You know, she's like, oh, it's about this big, and it goes from this long to, you know, to like paper thin pretty much, and it softens and does this. She was explaining it was actually really helpful because being able to see it helped me so much better, because I've tried looking at diagrams and stuff on Google and that kind of thing, and it was like way over me. So anyway, so she was explaining that when, you know, it's closed and there's like this little tiny plug, you know, well, not tiny, but you know what I'm saying, there's like a plug, and the least little bit dilated you get, the plug is going to fall out. And I have had no signs of my plug. So I have to imagine that I somehow missed it, and which I don't think so, because I've not had anything in my underwear. I've not seen anything in the toilet or anything, so I'm pretty sure I still have my plug, and I haven't dilated. So it's kind of a bummer. Like, I'm sure my doctor will check tomorrow, and he'll be like, oh yeah, you're nowhere near, and I'll be like, awesome. And I guess part of me should be kind of glad, because I don't want to go through labor by myself. My mom's not going to be here until the 9th, and my doctor is gone the 10th and the 11th. So, if I want my doctor, I have to wait until the 12th to have him, or have him early and then not have anybody with me in the room. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting really scared and nervous. I'm sure just like the normal nerves. Never having a child before, I have no idea what to expect, that kind of thing. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Heartburn, crazy. Probably Friday I'm gonna do my, surviving the 3rd trimester items thing that I've done for the 1st and 2nd trimester. Because I'm sure I won't add anything to the list in the last week. But, yep, I'll go ahead and measure myself and then show you my belly, and I'll see you tomorrow with an update of like what happened at the appointment and stuff. So Since I got home, I switched out of my pants, so forgive my green slacky shorts. Sorry, my screensaver came on again, so. I feel like my belly's gotten kind of bigger, maybe dropped a little. I can't really get down low enough. Like, it's pretty low, like lower than it had been, but not like insanely low, I don't think. Anyways, here's the front. I've been itching like mad all over here. It's horrible. My belly button kind of was popped out today, so I don't know if it was how he was laying or what. I'm trying to do this, and I hope YouTube doesn't like cut me off. And I am at 48, which I think I was at 49 last week, so I think I really have kind of like dropped a little bit. I don't know. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.